What is going on, you guys? I am back with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the DNA Design upgrade set for Transformers Legacy United Vector Prime. So, before we get into actually upgrading the figure, let's go over the table of contents. So, you get these two pieces here for the legs. You get these pieces for the shins. You get two shoulder pads, two wrist covers, these upgraded feet, the main sword, and new wings. I do already have the nose piece attached to the figure, so there is that. Now, I ordered this set off of eBay, so I did get the exclusive variants of the sword as well in translucent blue. Focus. And in translucent purple. Oh, there's all three versions of the sword. But what I like to do is, since I found out these are detachable, you can take the blade and the hilt and remove them. Hold on. I take the blue blade and the main hilt and do that. That way it resembles the toy's weapon. And here's the toy weapon. Let's get the swords out of here. And just for first, and here's the upgraded wing opened versus the original stock wing. Oh. Let's bring in Vector and add the basic stuff on here first. So what we're going to do is take these parts, and they're going to tab in to the leg piece here that G-Axis had. And like so. There. Already kind of bumps his legs up a little. Now, these pieces, they recommend you glue them in, but you're going to take these notches here, and they're going to go up here above his foot. And it's going to rest there. But see how much difference that makes? Yeah, there we go. Just wondering why it looked a little off, but yeah, there you go. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. I am going to glue it here after this video. Oh, there's that. There's his legs all bulked up. Now we're going to take the shoes. You do have to take off these toe parts. They will tab in over the original. Unfortunately, you do have to take the feet off when transforming. A few parts of this kit you do have to take off when you're transforming him from robot mode to his spaceship mode. So there's his feet. All done. Now, alright, now we're going to take the arm guards. And these just plug in. Like so. Now we're going to take the shoulder pads. And you want to make sure that the ports are on the back. Squeeze the current shoulder pads a little bit, just so you have a little more room. And there's that so far. Now, just like MGO recommended, I would highly advise holding on to the sides here when attaching these to the wings, but I am going to do this off camera, so give me a minute. Like so. And now we've got Vector Prime completely upgraded. And I will admit this is how it should have been from the get-go. Look at that. That is a cape on a Transformer. Now you can position this however you want on your figure. You can do it like that if you want, but I'm just gonna leaving it in the default configuration. Originally was not part of my plan with how I was going to pose this figure, but it became that. Oh, also, the sheath that pegs in right back here. Now you can take the sword and drop it down there, or you can just drop it. Now you can hold it. But, yeah. Posability is not affected with this figure. He just overall looks way better than the original figure. He does get a slight height increase. So just because here he is with Voyager class Prima. So you can see how much of a height change he got. And he looks great. But yeah, this guy looks better. He just overall feels like a better figure. I just wish the quality control on my figure was better. But yeah, so now let me get this guy into vehicle mode and I'll show you how different he is. Okay, so follow my hand, why don't you? Vehicle mode is 96% the same. Just a little different now. So, originally, in vehicle mode, the wing would tab into this port right here. But with this piece here, the port has now been moved up. So what you want to do is bring that down and it will tab over that port. But just like on the Nova Prime set, it's not the most secure connection. Wish I could do something to fix that. So same thing over here. And then spread these open. Like so. He won't sit in this mode perfectly with these attached. So what I suggest doing is rotating them around. Then they'll sit flush. So let's get the rest of this attached to them. So these new feet, bring these back up. They will peg in right here on this port. On either side. Yeah, I was worried about having too tight of a connection to where I'd have to caution putting these on, but not with this figure, unfortunately. Now I have to, it's a little loose of a connection. But, and then the ports here will peg in to the ports on the bottom of the wings. Like, yeah, see, they just don't hold. I don't know how to thicken those up. Well, there is Vector's upgraded vehicle mode. You can still attach the cyber key on here. Now, the sword, how does that work? Oh, right. Attaches here on the bottom of the foot. The sheath peg thing goes into the bottom of the foot. And then you can take the sword and sheath it through. But I don't do that. Oh, there he is, completely upgraded. And it looks a lot better. I don't like how loose the wings feel, but this severely makes Vector Prime a way better figure. If you want, you can still put that down. Kind of have more of a spaceship mode with him. I haven't had that happen in a while. So, yeah, let me get him back in his robot mode now. Alright. Oh, here we are back in his robot mode. And just overall, this thing is incredible. Again, I wish the quality control of my figure was better, but it is what it is. So that being said, what do I think of this set? I think it's well worth it. If you own Legacy United Vector Prime and you feel like he needed more, this set is definitely worth a purchase. If you know a way of making tab connections a little stiffer, be my guest. Otherwise, I think this is cool. It bulks up his robot mode, and it just overall makes him look more imposing. He looks way better with the rest of his brother primes, and it's just overall a better figure. Me personally, these accessories are just going to go in the bin. I don't know what I'm going to do with this sword yet, but this sword does look cool. So, yeah, highly recommend this set. There are other various Vector Prime upgrade kits out there roaming around the internet. So if you feel this one doesn't suit your needs, there are other ones out there that you can get that could suit your needs for Vector Prime. But, yeah. That being said, this has been the review for the DNA design set for Legacy United Vector Prime. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.